Hey, Team United Fashionistas! How are we doing? If you are watching the replay, which means you are not seeing the live, go ahead and comment hashtag replay so that way Andrea and I both know that you did watch this video.
So hashtag replay. No, I'm kidding you guys. Hey, welcome. So we are going to do a live reaction to Team United Fashionistas video today. So excited about this. So strap in. I'll try and make it as short and sweet as possible, but let's see what Andrea Hutchinson and Team United Fashionistas has to say to us today.
All right, so as you're hopping on, be sure to say hey so that way I can see
Hey.
you. I am going to swipe comments here shortly though, but let me go ahead and say hey to some of y'all. As you're hopping on, we are going to be talking about storage solutions. Can we get an amen up in here? We need some storage solutions. The jewelry adds up quickly and it is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So hey.
So, my last video, we talked about policy and procedure and bonus buying and inventory loading. If it adds up quickly, you're doing it wrong. Okay? Storage solutions. You shouldn't have to be worrying about selling this, storing this stuff if you're actually selling it. It's a novel concept, I know, but you shouldn't have to worry about storing it if you're actually selling it. So this right now, off the bat, red flags everywhere. Yeah, we shouldn't be worrying about this at all. But let's keep going.
Jackie, I will be swiping the comments in just a second. But hey, Andrea, welcome everybody. As y'all are coming on, say hey. So that way I know you're here. Yes, tag your teams. We are going to be talking about, you know, the big topic of inventory solutions. Because we all need some in our life. Let me just, yeah. Amen. So, hey everybody, I know, right? Amen. We definitely need some solutions in our life. And I'm going to be talking to you, I'm going to give you a tip for those who also hang up your jewelry as well. I used to be there, so I got something for you too. All right, so as you're hopping on, say hey. I am going to go ahead and swipe the comments so that way we can go ahead and get started, all right? So tag your team, say hey as you come on, and let's get this started. I am swiping them, so don't think I'm ignoring y'all, okay? So, my name is Ashley Lewis, of course. I am a producer with Paparazzi. I say we, me and my husband work the business, but I started this journey in November of 2017. All right, so.
Again, journey. I started this journey in 2017. Not one person that tried to get me to join their pyramid scheme years ago is rich right now. They're rich in inventory loading, but they ain't anywhere near rich. Just a thought. Okay.
It's been, what, 3 years now? Wait, 3 or 4 years? Yeah, 3 years. I had to think about that. So, 3 years, and prior to that, what I did before that was I actually worked in the medical field. So I trained the nurses, I met with the doctors, I did all the QA stuff. I mean, like, I did it all. Okay, so I worked for home health and for hospice. I actually managed both. So that was pretty interesting to go from that to this. I can tell you that. That's what I did before this. My goal originally with Paparazzi was to, like, the reason why I initially started was because I was staying home. I had my son. He's now 4. And I wanted to help my husband maybe just make my car payment, you know, just to kind of get that stress off of.
It's the same story. I joined Paparazzi so I could help with home expenses. I wanted to make my car payment. I wanted to help with things around the house. Yeah, the bullshit alarm is about to go off, and it's going to go off hard. Okay. Unless you build a team, recruit people, and get those people to build their team and recruit people, you will not make enough to make a car payment unless you have inventory loaded to the hilt. Okay? So, yes. 2020 called. They want their storage solutions back. So let's keep going with this.
With him. And he told me, you know, at the time, you know, he was like, no, it's okay, because he didn't want to put that, you know, pressure on me with it, you know, a baby and all that stuff. And I said, no, I said, let me go ahead and just try this. I said, it's from home. Why not try it, right? Why not try it? So I went ahead and signed up. That's whenever I signed up. And shortly, like within months, it was insane, y'all. It went from just my car payment to, helping out elsewhere within the family, like the mortgage and all that stuff. It was crazy. So,
was there an income disclosure on this live? No. No, there was not. So, these are income claims. There's no income disclosure. Paparazzi has yet to drop their 2022 income disclosure statement. So, what has she failed to mention? 1, she has failed to mention her rank. 2, she has failed to mention how many people are in her downline. So, if she mentions those, I'll be shocked.
As long as you work it, it will work for you. All right. So, and then
parroting the Misty-isms right there.
I was trying to think whenever. Oh, and then so the first convention. That's what I was wanting to tell y'all. So the first convention came up, and I was not sure if I was going to, to go or not, because we had just began our journey, in November, and it's in July. So I was like, oh, I'm not sure. Well, we waited last minute, paid the higher price and all that. We ended up going. I have not missed a paparazzi event since. EMP convention. If anybody local has any trainings and stuff like that, I am there. Okay, I am there.
So I'm turning it down for a second. How much has she paid for all of those?
Like because it helps you grow as a person. All right, so
it helps you grow.
People on. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it because I know y'all are all like, ah. All right, so for our inventory system, we used to hang all of our jewelry up on our walls, color coordinated, short necklaces, long necklaces. I'm telling you this because you'll kind of see where I'm coming from. So short necklaces, long necklaces. Well, we have a very, very hefty inventory now, thousands and thousands of pieces. And so it was becoming to be, we needed to.
Thousands and thousands of pieces in our inventory. Is that supposed to be a flex? Because to me, that sounds like you're not very successful. If you have thousands and thousands of pieces of jewelry in your inventory, you are not successful because you are not selling your inventory. What you are doing is hoarding jewelry. You are a paparazzi hoarder at this point. Because if you are not selling the inventory you have in your possession right now, I don't consider you a success. And you doing a training to teach people how to store inventory, they are not being successful either because they are not selling it. There's the lack of self-awareness and the disconnect with these people blows my mind. Still, to this day, blows my freaking mind.
Transition into which I recommend if you plan on getting a website, just go ahead and do yourself a favor and get one now, okay? But we were needing to do a different type of solution for this, okay? Because literally, like, my walls were covered. I had racks of jewelry. They were all
This is clearly before Paparazzi Premiere.
Like, getting to be so much. So I needed to, as your business grows, you got to accommodate for that. So I looked into different systems. I love Andrea's system with her bin system. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. The way my brain works, if I already see it up on my wall, I might as well leave it if I'm going to take up, like that much in my head, okay, that much room. So I was like, well, I don't know if I want to do the bins, So we literally thought for months on what kind of system we were going to do because I wanted it to condense down was the whole key because I had it like all over my room. Okay, so this is also going to work for those who have a smaller area. So maybe you live in an apartment and you have like not, an efficiency or a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom and you just don't have enough room. This is also going to be for you too, okay? So not just because it's literally you're going to be like, oh my goodness, like yes, right? Because we all need this in our life, like come on. All right, so I am going to go ahead and take y'all off of the stand and I'm going to walk you over there. In just a second. So we decided to go with Shopify. Now you can go with whoever you want, but we decided to go with Shopify. And with Shopify, you have locations of your jewelry. Okay, so like location number 1, 2, 3, 4. You can set it up however you want it. And so you got to keep in mind that's the reason why we moved to this. All right, so that way I can still see my jewelry in the system because I'm a visual person, so I need to be able to see what I have. Well, I can see it in the system by just typing in red necklace or pink necklace, and I can find what I need, right? So that's what helped me transition to this easily. Okay, so that's why you're going to see the numbers and stuff like that. So
yes, take us to see your mess.
Let me go ahead. We're going to go on an adventure. All right, so I'm going to step back just so you can, let me shut this blind, sorry y'all, because it's going to like blind y'all. Okay, so I'm going to step back so you can see kind of what it looks like, and then I will go over there and show you kind of how we have it going. Okay, so, and this is a big room, all right.
Yeah, this is a big room. If you live in a 2-bedroom condo like I did, or if you're living in a studio or 1-bedroom apartment, this is not going to work for you. But yeah, look at this. This is honestly just to me a subtle way for them to brag about how much inventory they have. But you know, I'm playing devil's advocate here for a second. By them showing off these storage systems and these bling rooms and the rooms with all of their inventory, to me, it does not scream success. To me, it screams utter failure as a business person, because nobody in their right mind who owns a business would hold that much inventory for that long. Nobody who runs a business, who knows how to run a business, would hold inventory for that long. I don't care if it's vintage. I don't care if it's new. I don't care if it's 10 years old. Most companies hold inventory for this season. At the end of the season, they clearance it and get it out, because what do they do every year? They do inventory. They count everything, and they count for loss. They count for shrinkage. They count for what's sold versus what they still have on hand to see if the numbers add up. I do not know many paparazzi consultants out there who actually do inventory the way you do it in a retail setting. So I'm dreading seeing what she's about to show us, but I want you guys to look at this and look at the fact that this is not a success story. This is a failure story as far as I'm concerned.
And this now only takes up one of my walls versus all of my walls. All right, so this is going to be our system. All right, these are clearly filing cabinets. All right, so let me go over here and show you how we have this set up. Oop, hold on, y'all. All right, so, and then I'll explain a little bit more, but I want to show you how it's set up. So as you see, they are numbered at the top. Okay, so you see 001, I'm going to pull it out. There it is. All right, so you're just going to literally have each location numbered. So in my Shopify store, this is going to be number 15 in there. So whenever somebody orders, all I do is just, if they ordered this necklace, I'm just going to come over here to number 15, grab it, pull it out, you know, and go bag it up for them. Okay, super, super easy. All right.
How many pieces of inventory are on your Shopify store, honey?
Can y'all see me? Hold on, I think.
We could see your file cabinet.
Make sure it's okay. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I got off on purpose. Because my Wi-Fi is not reliable. It's like, goes in and out. So, let me see. If y'all could see me, let me know. Okay, yes. I think yes, me. Okay, okay, good. All right, I'm going to swipe the comments back, okay? All right, so here we go. Oh, well, maybe we will. Okay, so literally all you do is go, you know, just your location. You just keep going and number it, and it goes all.
This isn't the first time we've seen the file cabinet solution. Debbie and Ty Parkin have a YouTube video out there that does this exact same thing. But how many pieces of inventory do you actually have? I don't know who this person is.
All the way down. Now, I am going to explain something to you. These are the regular file folders, okay? I do recommend getting the lateral. I'm going to come down here and show you why. I already had bought some of these, so I'm going to use these. I'm not going to waste what I have. But I will tell you, let me come down here and show you. Ooh, yeah, no, just kidding. Hold on. Okay, so if you look down here, you're going to see in the legal size, it goes all the way out. I can fit 3 to a bin this way. Do you see that? All right, so I do recommend the legal size. Okay, let me go ahead and just back out so y'all can see it one more time, and then I'll explain kind of the breakdown and stuff like that. Okay, because I'm a I'm a practical, I like to be practical, okay? So we were wanting to condense our, oops, sorry y'all, sorry. We were wanting to condense our jewelry down, all right? And so we were trying to figure that out. That's what we came up with, and I absolutely personally love it. Now, it may not work for you, and that's fine. I am going to say that I do recommend getting the legal size because you can fit 3. So whenever you fit 3 in there, that one right there is a 5 file cabinet, it's a 5 drawer file cabinet. There we go. And each drawer will hold 120 pieces comfortably. Okay, comfortably. So I can fit 40 file folders in there. That's 3 pieces per file folder, which is 120 pieces per drawer. So a 5 drawer will hold 600 pieces in one of those, just one. Okay, so that is why we decided to go this route. I get the legal size off of Amazon. They're cheaper there. I think they come out to 44 cents for a folder, and then it ends up breaking down to like 15 cents per bin because you're putting 3 in each one. So I broke it down that way, and it's like 15 cents for each little, because you can hold 3 pieces per.
Okay, so we got to go back and see how many file cabinets she has.
So let me see if y'all can see me. Let me know. Okay, yes. I think yes, me. Okay, okay, good. All right, I'm going to swipe the comments back, okay? All right, so here we go. Oh, well, maybe we will. Okay, so literally
okay, here we go.
Kind of what it looks like, and then I will go over there and show you kind of how we have it going, okay? So, and this is a big room, all right? And this now only takes up one of my walls versus all of my walls, all right? So,
let's see, 3,000, 6,000.
This is going to be our system. 1, 2, 3, all right, 4. These are clearly filing cabinets.
All right, so going back to this.
I'm going to go over this real quick. I'm going to show y'all just a little tip that I did whenever we did have, because some of y'all may not want to do this system, and that's fine, but those of y'all who do have your jewelry displayed in your house like I used to have, I'm going to tell you something that did help us tremendously, okay? And it may help you, so that's why I wanted to share it. Whenever I get an order in from Paparazzi, I go through there and I pull my pre-orders, right? Well, what I do is then I separate, as we all probably do, our pieces like that are alike. Okay, they're alike. And we separate them. What I do is I get, and I'm telling you this because it'll help you also with your live shows. I still use this for my live shows, okay? Because it makes it so easy, so easy. So I just go and get these binder clips. Okay, I just get the binder clips and I fold one side down. I have one open, of course. I hang this on my peg, all right? I hang this on my peg, and then I hang the open, and I'll show you in just a minute, okay, what it looks like. And I hang the open one over it, all right? And I do it with this as well, all right? So like all of my pieces, so even if I have more than one, I just clip them together. I fold the back down, and then I have one open, and then I just hang it on my pegboard that, you're going to show. Now, why I'm telling you this also for your people who display is because this is what we did after our show. We would just literally go over there and hang it up, like, just like this. So if somebody was to order, say I showed this one show and somebody wants it, all I could do is just go over to my board that, that was up on the wall and go pull them an extra piece. And guess what? It's already bagged up for them, already ready to go. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what this looks like. Super good. Let me turn the camera around. All right, so you see, I just hang it on there just like that. So whenever I'm live, I just show this piece, and as they order, all I have to do is just pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Just pull it from the clip. And then you can also hang it on your wall that way too. So after you're done with the show, just go over there and hang these where they go on your earring board, or however you do your, your storage. So that is that. I try to keep it short so that way we can people can watch the replay. But I will go ahead and swipe back the comments real quick, and if you have any questions, let me know right now so that way I can see them. I'm sure y'all have had questions before. Okay, so somebody said, I don't know the difference with the lateral. It's side to side versus just the small box one out. Okay, so it's more longer this way.
All right. I think I've had enough of this. So I'm just going to go forward. Does she show anything else, or is she still talking? She's repeating herself. Okay. So, so much to unpack here. first thing I'm going to unpack is this. The more inventory you have does not mean you're more successful. It just means you're dumb. Okay? If you are holding an excessive inventory, you're not selling it. You have dead money sitting in your house that is going unrealized, where you're either paying interest on a credit card or it's money that you've invested that you haven't received a return on. There are better ways to invest your money. Okay? There just are. So holding an inventory like that, it doesn't really work. It's not benefiting anybody but the Kirby's at this point. Because like I've said, when you go in and buy through the fear of missing out Monday through Friday and buy what's new and hot that day in the hopes that you may return your investment with a sale and get $2.25 back, it's a pretty piss poor return on your investment. I'm just going to say that out loud. It is a very piss poor return on your investment. But here's something else that's not said. How much did she spend for those file cabinets? How much did she spend for the stuff to put in those file cabinets? How much money is she sitting on right now that she put into her business? And does she actually know her actual inventory? Well, she has a Shopify store, so I hope like hell she's keeping track of her inventory. But I do hope that every once in a while she goes through that inventory and does an actual count to see if it's accurate. Because that is something I did every quarter from when I first realized my Shopify account to when I quit. Okay, I did an accurate count of my inventory pretty much on a monthly basis because I wanted to make sure that things didn't go missing or that I didn't account for something, because having accurate counts is what you need for your taxes. So anyway, thank you to the person who sent this to me in my shared drive. It's quite interesting. I've got a few more United Fashionista videos that I'll probably go through this week. But again, I'm just going to say this one more time. If you have money sitting in your home in the form of inventory, it's not money that's being used for the benefit of you. It's already benefited paparazzi and your upline, but it's not doing you any good. So with that, thank you for making it to the end of the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, it doesn't cost you anything. And I want to give a special shout out to the members of my channel. I want to thank you so much for being financial supporters of the channel. It's very much appreciated, although it is not required. Making it to the end of the video and watching the ads are the best way to support this channel without spending a dime. So again, thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.